Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Brings it in at the 13. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's just a little gas shy of taking that the distance, but not too far off. What a return out at the 11.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Down he goes. The Eagles got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this is down all the way to the 3.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
A 20-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Finish up their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. He's him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on 3rd and long. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 37. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. On 80.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion left. A Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, it's Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect. And it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clearer picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 43. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Caught, nice gain left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Pass play now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. It's an option right that begins this drive. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
A nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Called in by Gunner, left side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The return starts at the 18. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. No play action. Here's Hurts. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, a couple things here, Kate. Either the play-action pass needs to develop a lot quicker as this game goes on, or they need to put it on the shelf for a while. Far too slow on that snap. Didn't fool anybody defensively, and they get to him for the first sack of this game.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Trying again following the sack. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Osam Digizua in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the 27. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Cowboys 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards.
That's
Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys trailing on the scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Has it at the 7. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Johnson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Here's Hurts. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Barkley off the pistol give. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. This time it's a passing play. Flushed out now to his left. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Straight ahead with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Finds his fullback. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. He's going to throw this one. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Man, I love a big old tight end, Kate. I like fast little Ferrari wide receivers, but you give me a big body tight end that can beat one-on-one coverage time and again, sign me up.
Caught near the goal line. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
There's a dive up the middle. This run's good for a 9-yard pickup. It still leaves him short. That brings up 4th down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 7.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger if that back remains hungry.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter-action.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth down.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this is from 47. Elliott connects there. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60. Ready?
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. Juke the defender. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready, set.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check go.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Eagles